Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I am Al Muhammad Rashad Najam, Senior Instructor, Government Technical Training Institute, Gulbarg, Lahore.
Nice to meet you, Malik Mohammed Rishan Dajam. It sounds like you have an important role at the Institute. What subjects do you teach? And how's your experience been so far?
What is the current state of augmented reality technology and how is it evolving? Hello, Annie.
Hey there, I'm here. The current state of Earth is a mix of challenges and progress. We're facing climate change, pollution, and biodiversity loss. But there's also a lot of innovation in renewable energy and sustainability efforts. What specific aspect of Earth's state are you curious about?
How will our change the view and trust with the digital contents in daily life?
That's a great question. Changing how we view and trust digital content starts with being more critical and aware. You can, 1. Verify sources. Always check where the information is coming from. Reliable sources build trust. 2. Practice mindfulness. Take a moment before sharing or believing content. Ask yourself if it feels right. 3. Engage in discussions. Talk with others about digital content. Different perspectives can help clarify things. 4. Stay informed. Keep learning about digital literacy and the tools available to identify misinformation. How do you currently feel about the digital content you encounter?
What are the key difference between AR and virtual reality and where do their future and trust?
Great question. Here's a quick breakdown. Air reality, like augmented reality. Definition: enhances the real world with digital elements. Interaction: you still see and interact with the real world while digital content overlays it. Applications: useful in education, training, and gaming, as well as for real-time information. Virtual reality, VR. Definition: immerses you completely in a digital environment. Interaction: you're cut off from the real world and interact solely within the virtual space. Applications: used in gaming, simulations, therapy, and virtual meetings. Future interest: both have huge potential. AR can enhance learning and everyday tasks, while VR can revolutionize entertainment and training. It'll be exciting to see how they evolve together. What are your thoughts on how these technologies could impact your work or interests?
How can AR transform education and classroom learning experience?
A IR, augmented interactive reality, can transform education in some amazing ways. Here are a few. 1. Engaging learning. A IR makes lessons interactive, allowing students to visualize complex concepts like anatomy or physics in 3D. 2. Personalized experiences. Students can learn at their own pace, exploring topics that interest them more deeply. 3. Real-world applications. It can simulate real-world scenarios, helping students apply their knowledge practically, especially in technical training. 4. Collaboration. Students can work together in a shared augmented space, enhancing teamwork and communication skills. 5. Accessibility. A IR can make learning more accessible for students with different learning styles or disabilities. How do you see a IR fitting into your teaching at the Government Technical Training Institute? Any specific subjects you think could benefit?
I am teaching of draftsman civil in
That sounds
Government Technical Training Institute, Gulbarg, Lahore.
That's right. Integrating a IR at the Government Technical Training Institute in Gulbarg could really enhance your teaching of drops and sieves. It might help students grasp the concepts better and make learning more enjoyable. Have you thought about any specific projects or activities you could introduce using a IR?
What is the
Or do you have any challenges you're facing in your current teaching methods?
Draftsman civil?
It seems like you might be referring to Drosman Civil, but I'm not familiar with that term. Could you clarify what you mean? Are you talking about a specific concept in civil engineering, or perhaps a person or organization? Let me know, and I'll do my best to help.
I teach us the civil draftsman civil.
Got it? You're teaching about civil drops in civil engineering. That's a crucial topic. Civil drops often refer to the design and management of drainage systems, ensuring proper water flow and preventing issues like flooding. Using a IR, you could illustrate how different drainage systems work or simulate the impact of rainfall on various designs. It could really help students visualize and understand the concepts better. What challenges do your students face when learning about civil drops? Or do you have any fun examples from your teaching experience?
What is the difference DAE civil, and draftsman civil?
The terms you're mentioning seem to relate to different aspects of civil engineering and technical education. Here's a breakdown. 1 DAE, Diploma of Associate Engineering. This is a technical diploma typically focused on engineering principles and practices. It prepares students for various engineering fields, including civil engineering. 2 CVL, Civil Engineering. This refers specifically to the field of civil engineering, which deals with the design, construction, and maintenance of infrastructure like roads, bridges, and buildings. 3. Drop spin civil. This term isn't widely recognized, but it could refer to a specific technique or concept related to water flow or drainage in civil engineering. If it relates to drainage systems, it might involve understanding how water drops behave in different conditions. If you're teaching these concepts, how do you explain the differences to your students? Any particular challenges they face with these topics?
How can AR improve accessibility for people with disabilities?
ER, presumably referring to augmented reality or extended reality, can significantly improve accessibility for people with disabilities in several ways. 1. Enhanced navigation. AR can provide real-time navigation assistance, helping visually impaired individuals navigate spaces with audio cues or visual markers. 2. Interactive learning. For those with learning disabilities, AR can present information in engaging ways, using visuals and interactive elements to aid understanding. 3. Communication aids. AR can facilitate communication for individuals with speech impairments by providing visual symbols or text-to-speech options. 4. Virtual environments. Extended reality can create safe, controlled environments for individuals with mobility challenges to practice skills or engage in social situations without physical barriers. 5. Customizable experiences. Users can tailor our applications to their specific needs, making learning and interaction more accessible and comfortable. How do you think these technologies could be integrated into your teaching or community programs? Any ideas on how to make learning more inclusive?
What role will AR play in the future of entertainment, gaming, and storytelling?
AR is set to play a fascinating role in the future. Here's a little story about it. In a not-so-distant future, classrooms are transformed by AR technology. Imagine a group of students learning about ancient civilizations. Instead of just reading from textbooks, they put on their AR glasses and suddenly find themselves standing in a bustling marketplace of ancient Rome. They can interact with virtual merchants, learn about their trades, and even see how the architecture looked back then. In this future, AR also helps people in their everyday lives. A person with a visual impairment walks down the street, and their AR device provides audio directions and alerts them